Hi Dreamers, welcome back. It is time for November's empties and fails. I do have a couple of things in here that, let's see, actually I have two things in here that I had kept in my declutter videos and I wanted to kind of give them cat fight. I wanted to give them a little bit more of a chance because I really hadn't used them that much, and I have at this point decided to declutter them, so they will be in with the fails. So I'm going to start with empties. I have two products from my Project Polish. I finished off 2 nail polishes this month. I finished off OPI's Anti-Bleak, which I absolutely love. I think this was from the Mariah Carey collection. Absolutely beautiful purple, completely love it. I did ask for a replacement purple for Christmas, but I asked for OPI's Rich and Brazilian from the Breakfast at Tiffany's collection. It's a little bit different than this, but I am excited to replace that. I will not be repurchasing that one. It's very rare that I repurchase a nail polish color. In fact, I think the only nail polish colors that I've ever repurchased are both by OPI, and it's I'm Not Really a Waitress and Lincoln Park After Dark. Those are the only ones that I've ever finished and repurchased. And I've actually finished both. I finished 2 bottles of each of those, and I probably finished even more of those when I was getting my nails done instead of having them done doing them myself. The next nail polish that I finished off is a L'Oreal nail polish, and this is Smell the Roses. I love this formula. It is absolutely fantastic. It has a very nice angled brush to apply the nail polish, and I think that that makes a world of difference as far as getting to the sides, which I really stink at. I am terrible at missing the sides of my nails or flooding my cuticles, and I really think that this angled brush makes a big difference. I also like the formula. It's not too runny, it's not too thick, it's just right. It stays for a couple of days. I will say that when it starts to flake, it does really flake. It doesn't kind of chip, it does flake. But I have to do my nails every couple of days anyway. This is a L'Oreal polish that I have on right now, and it's already, after 2 days, really chipping on the ends. I'm not sure how well that you can see that. But I will definitely purchase more of the L'Oreal nail polishes. I have several that I want to go through first before I purchase some more, but I really do like that formula. That color, though, not really my favorite. Okay, then I had 2 products from my Cross 6 off my Christmas list, both primers. I finished the Enlight Super Face Primer. And if you have small pores, you're just looking to kind of blend out some of those pore imperfections, this is a great primer. Or if you just need a really great makeup base, this is a great primer to try. You can buy this at CVS. I think it's only sold at CVS. But if you have medium to large pores, then this is probably not going to be a great primer for you, even though it says it's for a pore refining facial serum. Then I finished off the Pores No More by Dr. Brandt. This is just a deluxe sample. This is a much better choice if you have pores that you actually need to fill in and cover up versus just kind of blur those imperfections. This is a second sample that I've been through, and I haven't really checked the full price, so I'm not sure if this is something that I want to purchase yet or not. I would be very happy if I get more samples of it. Once I go through a few more of my primers, this is definitely one that I will consider purchasing. Okay, I have a Be Enchanted Triple Body Moisture Cream that I finished up from Bath & Body Works. I really enjoyed this scent. I'm actually surprised at how long my lotion has lasted me. I think it's probably been, gosh, I don't even know how long it's been. It's been at least a year since I bought 6 of these triple moisture body creams, but my skin doesn't get very dry. And when your skin is not dry, when it's not itchy, when it's really, you know, a little bit on the oilier side, you just don't really think about putting on lotion all the time. But I do go through phases in the winter where my skin does get very dry. It's not winter here yet. We haven't hit below freezing. In fact, I think today, you know, we've only had a couple of days that have been below 60 so far, and we're already into December. So, but the weather is going to get very cold, so you might start seeing more lotions. I'm almost out of all the lotions that I got in that 6, you know, when they have the sale where you can get 6 for whatever. So that is gone. I really enjoyed that. That is definitely a scent that I would consider repurchasing. Then I finished off my Kat Von D ink liner in Trooper. I really enjoy this liner. There is still a little bit of pigment left in there, but I'm really kind of having to work at it to get any of the pigment out, and it's a little bit faded, so I'm calling this done. It did last me for a very long time, which is good, since I just realized it only has 0.02 ounces. That lasted me a very long time. It never dried out on me. The only complaint that I really had was the tip did start to fray a little bit, and what I do with my liquid eyeliners like this, if they have a tip that kind of starts to fray, is I'll take some little tiny sewing scissors or some baby fingernail scissors and just clip off the frayed ends, and then it works just like usual. So I'll stick that back up there. But that is all done. Okay, I have 2 fails and a declutter. These are both mascara fails. The first one is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. Now in my declutter, I decided I wanted to keep this and give it a try because one of my very sweet subscribers said that she really enjoys this after she's left it open for a little while. I've had this sucker open for several months now, and it is still way too wet of a formula for me. It just glues my eyelashes together and gives me like weird, creepy baby doll eyelashes, and I don't like it at all. I don't like the application. I could probably get this to work if I tried really hard and went really slow and just wiggled really slow, but ain't nobody got time for that. I just like to put my mascara on and go. So this formula, this is the second sample that I've had, and this is the second one that I'm tossing in the garbage. The other one is one that I just got. I think I got in Empties this month, and I didn't do my subscription reviews this month. I took Thanksgiving week off, and I just kind of forgot about them. So if you guys really want to see the Ipsy or the BoxyCharm reviews for November, if you haven't watched like 100 of them already, because I know I've watched 100 of them already and I got the boxes. If you really want to see those, leave me a comment down below and let me know. I will be more than happy to film those. If not, then I'm probably just going to skip them for November, because it's just with the holidays and spending time with family, to me, taking Thanksgiving week and not trying to set aside a time to film and, you know, make the kids go somewhere else and be quiet while they were home on break and all of that. It was more important for me to spend time with my family than to try to, you know, push them away so that I could film. And I'm just talking all over the place now. It's late at night again, and I had a cup of coffee right before I decided to film this. We don't have any cold beverages in our house because our refrigerator went out last week, so I made coffee. Probably a bad idea because now I'm just jabbering. Okay, back to the mascara fail. This is the Mad Lash Black Mascara by The Balm. And I had the same problem with this that I have with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, only this one is not quite as bad. The formula is not so liquidy, and it doesn't really kind of clump my lashes together so much. I don't like the wand on this. It's kind of curved on one side, and if I use that side to apply the mascara, then it seems to be very uneven, and it really kind of glues my lashes together. I do like using this part of the curve a little bit better. If I really kind of work at it and wiggle, then I can get a really nice look with this mascara. I think if I leave it open for a little bit longer, then it would probably work a little bit better. But again, it's a lot of work to get this to apply correctly, and I keep having to wipe a lot of clumps off of the tip of this, and it's a lot more work than I want to do for mascara when I have a lot of mascaras that I don't have to do that kind of work for. So not happy with that. Then the last thing that I have in here is a product that I did decide to keep in my bronzer declutter, and because I wanted to give it a little bit more of a try but at this point I'm going to declutter it. And I'm not gonna call this a fail. I'm gonna call this a declutter. This is the Makeup Revolution All About Bronzed palette. And at this point I have given it a really good shake. So it's got, let's see, they're pretty much all satin type finishes. There's 3 that are kind of just really, like these 3 are really glowy. I mean, I don't know who would use those for a bronzer. These are definitely highlights. Definitely highlights. The reason why I am decluttering this is not because I think that the product is bad. I think that the product is good. I think that the formula of the powders is good. I think that the application, the wear time, the look, it's all good. The thing that I don't like about this particular palette is it doesn't work for my skin tone. These 3 highlights are, this highlight is too light for me. It doesn't show up on my skin at all. And these 2 are too dark. These are the 2 bronzers that I could really use for my skin tone. But this one is really too orangey, and then this one borders on too dark. It was very easy to go, if I went with a normal hand to apply that as bronzer on my skin tone, it was too dark. I had to use a super, super light hand. This one was okay, but it didn't really look like a bronzer on me. That one worked more as a blush. And then these 2 on the very end were just way too light. They just don't even really show up on my skin at all. So the reason why I am getting rid of this, I'm decluttering it, is because it just doesn't work for my skin tone. There's not a color in here that I really could use. I could mix, you know, some of them together and get an okay look, but it wasn't the right undertone. It was all just a little bit too orange. So bronzer palettes are something that I wanted to give this a try because I wanted to try some Makeup Revolution products. I was really interested in seeing, I liked the colors. When I looked at this in the store, it looked like I really could get a lot of use out of this palette. But the thing with bronzer palettes is, you know, this goes from dark to light. It's not going to work for every skin tone. And this is a lot of bronzer, different colors for one person with one face with one skin tone. So if you're a person who your skin tone changes drastically from summer to winter, if you get very tan in the summer and your face gets a lot fairer in the winter, then this might be something that's great for you because you can buy one product and it'll work for you all year. But otherwise, I would say probably skip on the bronzer palettes and just buy their one single, the right color bronzer for you. So I am decluttering that. That is all of my empties for November. I really didn't have a ton. I will do, at the end of December, I will do a regular empties video, and then I will also do a kind of end of year wrap up of just the makeup products that I finished for the entire year. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that. Otherwise, give this video a thumbs up if you like empties, and I will see you next time. Bye.